Today, we're diving into the heart-wrenching conflict between Palestine and Lebanon, a conflict that has left deep scars on both nations. The situation is dire, and the footage you're about to see paints a stark picture of the ongoing war, a war that has affected countless lives. The scenes of explosions and bombings in urban areas are a daily reality for many. The emotional toll is immense, with families crying and people looking devastated amidst the rubble. What you're witnessing is the devastating reality for countless families caught in the crossfire, struggling to survive each day. Homes reduced to rubble, communities torn apart, and lives shattered. The destruction is widespread and relentless. Military vehicles and airstrikes continue to dominate the conflict zones. As of today, tensions have escalated dramatically, with no end in sight. In Palestine, the streets are filled with smoke and debris, with constant airstrikes adding to the chaos and fear. Civilians are scrambling for safety, seeking refuge wherever they can find it, often in makeshift shelters. The sight of fleeing families and crying children is heart-wrenching, as aid workers do their best to assist the injured. Lebanon is facing a similar nightmare, with bombed buildings and distressed civilians everywhere. Lebanon is facing a similar nightmare, with bombed buildings and distressed civilians everywhere. The bombardment has left its mark on cities and towns, displacing thousands and overwhelming hospitals and aid centers, which are struggling to cope. The humanitarian crisis is deepening with every passing hour as aid centers become overwhelmed with people in need. Medical facilities are stretched to their limits, with injured civilians receiving treatment under dire conditions. In both countries, the international community is calling for immediate ceasefires and humanitarian aid, but the response has been slow. In both countries, the international community is calling for immediate ceasefires and humanitarian aid. However, the political complexities and deep-rooted conflicts complicate any resolution, making peace a distant dream. World leaders are in constant discussion, and protests demanding ceasefire are growing louder, but the situation remains volatile. The people of Palestine and Lebanon are resilient, but they need our awareness and support to rebuild their lives. The people of Palestine and Lebanon are resilient, but they need our awareness and support. Watching these scenes unfold, it's clear that the impact of this war is both profound and far-reaching, affecting every aspect of life. In the face of such adversity, the spirit of the human heart shines through as communities come together to support one another. In the face of such adversity, the spirit of the human heart shines through. In the face of such adversity, the spirit of the human heart shines through, showing the strength and resilience of these communities. Communities are banding together, strangers are becoming allies, and hope, though fragile, persists amidst the turmoil. The distribution of food and supplies, along with peaceful demonstrations, shows that hope is still alive. If you want to help, consider donating to reputable organizations that are on the ground, providing essential relief and support to those in need. If you want to help, consider donating to reputable organizations that are on the ground, providing essential relief and support. Every bit counts in these desperate times, and your contribution can make a significant difference. Every bit counts in these desperate times. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay compassionate, and let's hope for a peaceful resolution soon. Your support can bring hope to those who need it most.